Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we are getting into a really murky corner of the wellness world. We're talking about a product called Mycolean Drops. It's being sold as a magic mushroom water enhancer.
Right. And the promises are huge. They're talking euphoria, visuals, a 4-hour buzz.
A full-on trip, basically. But here's the kicker. It has zero psilocybin and zero THC.
Which is how they're shipping it legally, nationwide. But that's exactly what we need to unpack.
The disconnect.
The huge disconnect between calling it a dietary supplement and, reports of actual psychedelic effects. And we found the ingredients that explain that gap.
Okay, let's do it. When you look at the label, you see the normal stuff. First lion's mane, cordyceps.
All the standard functional mushrooms you'd expect. But buried in the fine print, there are two ingredients that, frankly, are major red flags.
What's the first one?
The first one is 5-HTP. And this isn't just some harmless additive. It's a direct precursor to serotonin.
Meaning it directly messes with your brain chemistry.
Exactly. And, this ingredient comes with some really serious baggage.
It has a pretty dark history, right? Why are experts so wary of it?
It all ties back to a massive public health crisis in 1989. It involved contaminated tryptophan supplements.
Oh, I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, that outbreak led to 30 deaths and over 1,500 hospitalizations from something called eosinophilia myalgia syndrome, a really severe autoimmune response.
But is 5-HTP itself still considered risky today, assuming it's, manufactured properly? I saw some warnings about mixing it with other drugs.
Oh, absolutely. That's a huge risk. Poison control is very clear that if you combine 5-HTP with antidepressants, you are risking serotonin syndrome.
And that's basically a serotonin overload in the brain.
Yes, which can lead to seizures, dangerously high heart rates. It's a medical emergency.
Wow. Okay, so that's a serious chemical risk. What about the second ingredient you found, Mimosa hostilis root? This one sounds more like a legal problem.
This is where things get really fascinating and, frankly, a bit wild. The plant itself, Mimosa hostilis, is technically legal to own.
Okay, so what's the catch?
The catch is that the plant naturally contains DMT.
DMT, which is a Schedule I controlled substance. I mean, that is highly illegal.
Right. The government sees it as having high potential for abuse and no accepted medical use.
Right.
So while you can own the plant, the moment you try to extract the DMT, or even just possess the extracted DMT.
You're committing a felony, so you're walking a very, very thin legal line here.
Incredibly thin line. And this is all happening in what is essentially a regulatory vacuum.
Meaning no one's watching.
No one. There is zero FDA oversight on this product. No third-party testing we can find. No guarantee that one batch is the same as the next. Scam Advisor even gives their website a really low trust score.
And we have a chillingly recent example of where this kind of thing can lead. We just saw this year with the diamond shrooms recall.
That was a complete catastrophe. That recall came after 180 people got sick, 73 were hospitalized.
And 3 people died.
3 people died. And when the FDA finally investigated, they found undeclared synthetic drugs, prescription medications, all mixed into these products that were sold as natural supplements.
It just proves how big of a gamble this is.
It's a huge gamble.
So let's put it all together. What's the bottom line here? We have users who are reporting legitimate altered states of consciousness.
Yes, real psychoactive effects.
And they're getting it from a product they trust because it's marketed like it's just mushroom vitamins. But it exists completely outside of any safety checks.
And that really raises the biggest question for you, the person thinking of buying this. These are compounds that interact directly with your brain. They exist only because of a legal gray area.
An area that could vanish overnight.
Exactly. The regulatory status could change tomorrow. You are gambling with ingredients that have documented serious safety issues, and it just highlights the danger when unregulated psychoactive substances suddenly become a trendy product.